This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello everyone, I'm Mark Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We've got some new developments when it comes to the state prison system. We're told that security improvements, they are now in the works after two inmates escaped back in January. David Harmon and John Shapiro, they were captured 5 days after escaping from Florence prison. New documents show that they had a solid head start and they had to run for an hour and a half before anyone realized exactly what was happening. The security measures announced Friday include more fencing and annual visits from the Inspector General. Pfizer says that its COVID vaccine could be quickly adapted to target the Omicron variant. A BioNTech chief executive says that it takes about 100 days to develop and distribute a new vaccine, but it's still too early to know if that modified version would actually be needed. An adaptive serum wasn't needed for the Delta variant. Pfizer says that anyone who has received the current vaccine and booster should be protected enough against any severe disease. One Valley family impacted by COVID finding some hope for the holidays this morning. Ryan Robbins, he walked out of the hospital this week after spending nearly 5 months there battling COVID. Doctors gave him a 1% chance of surviving, but Robbins and his family, they never gave up and they just kept praying.
I want everyone to know that there's a source of hope, that it's not always terminal, that you need to have faith and to struggle to keep going on.
Robbins lost his sense of taste and smell along with a part of a finger. The recovery process, they say, could take a year. A Cardinals super fan and former cheerleader who was enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame for her lifelong love for the Red Sea is making the bird gang bigger, one baby bird at a time. You've probably heard about Christy Brown. Back in February, she was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. How cool is that? Out of over 20,000 candidates, she was voted as one of the top 3 fans in the NFL. Her fandom started when she was just 3 years old. Christy would be rejected for 5 years before her persistence would finally pay off, and she finally became a part of the cheer team back in 2010 and 2011. She now works full-time as a delivery nurse and makes sure that any new life that she helps bring into the world is immediately part of the bird gang.
Every delivery that I attend, I bring in a Cardinals beanie and I tell the patient, I said, I don't care what you guys are, but your baby has to enter this world being a Cardinals fan.
The Cards are looking for their 10th win of the season on Sunday, and she's hoping to go to another Super Bowl here soon, maybe this year. A holiday tradition in Chandler, a Christmas tree made out of tumbleweeds, and tonight is the big tree lighting ceremony. The tree standing 35 feet tall with more than 1,000 tumbleweeds that were collected throughout the valley for months now. And the city of Chandler lighting this tree every year since 1957 with 1,200 lights. The pandemic forcing that tree lighting to go virtual last year, making this year even more special.
It's the only tumbleweed tree in the southwestern United States. So this is an effort that began really as an opportunity to bring people into downtown.
And it is still doing exactly that, expecting to draw around 15,000 people to downtown. The festivities, they get started at 4:30 this afternoon with live entertainment followed by the parade of lights and then the tree lighting ceremony at 8 o'clock.
I'm Nohelani Graff with your most accurate forecast. Gorgeous sunny weather this weekend in the valley. Highs in the 70s are back. 78 is that forecast high today. 77 tomorrow. Our average for this time of year is 68, so still above where we should be. If you're putting up the lights or heading out to one of the light festivals today, we'll be at 70 degrees by noon, mid 70s by 2, peak heat at 78 around 4 o'clock, and then trending down quickly back to 71 by 6 o'clock this evening. Across the rest of the state, 70s to our south and to our west. 60s across central Arizona, highs in the 50s north of the rim. We'll stay in the 70s here through the weekend, upper 70s. Then a storm system brings a 20% chance of rain on Tuesday, drops us into the low 70s. Better chances for rain Thursday and Friday, and highs just in the 60s here in the valley. That could also mean snow chances up in the high country, and our overnight lows will be in the low 50s, upper 40s all week long.
And for the very latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app. Have a fantastic day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.